Have you ever felt like your body just stopped? You're standing there in a room full of people, maybe a work event, a classroom, or even a casual gathering, and suddenly something tightens. Your heart races, your mind goes blank, and your voice, gone. This isn't just nerves, it's something deeper. And the worst part, you don't even know why it happens. Today, we're going to uncover the hidden reason you freeze in social situations. And we'll look at a powerful Eastern insight that not only explains it, but shows you how to finally move through it. This isn't therapy. It's not a motivational speech. This is wisdom that's been quietly passed down for centuries but rarely applied to the modern world. Until now. Social anxiety is on the rise. In the US alone, millions of people silently struggle with the fear of being judged, rejected, or simply seen. But freezing in a group setting is more than fear. It's a shutdown, a kind of mind-body disconnection that Western psychology often labels as fight, flight, or freeze. But here's what they often miss. Freezing is not weakness, it's protection. You learned it somewhere, maybe from a parent who expected too much, a school where you were mocked, a society that celebrates extroversion and performance while quietly punishing stillness, slowness, or silence. The result? Your nervous system becomes trained to treat any spotlight, even a simple introduction, as danger. And once it kicks in, logic doesn't help. Your body won't listen to reason, because it's not a thinking problem, it's a wiring problem. Here's the twist. Ancient Eastern philosophy has been describing this problem and its solution for over 2,000 years. There's a word in Buddhism, vikalpa. It means distortion. It's when your mind doesn't see reality as it is, but as your fear tells it. When you're standing in a group and your breath gets shallow, it's not the group that's the threat. It's your interpretation of it. And here's where Eastern wisdom offers something powerful. It doesn't try to fix your reaction. It teaches you to see through it. One Zen teaching says, when the mind is calm, the world reflects truth. When the mind is disturbed, the world becomes a mirror of fear. In other words, the room didn't change, your lens did. So the goal is not to become more confident. It's to become more clear. There's a calming technique used in both Zen and Taoist traditions. Simple, short, but deeply effective. Next time you feel yourself freezing, don't fight it. Instead, quietly shift your attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Feel the weight, the texture. Let your breath follow your awareness lower, slower. This isn't a hack, it's a return. Eastern traditions call this returning to the root, because fear pulls you into the future, but grounding brings you back to now. And now is always safer than the story in your head. The modern world teaches you that social success is about skills. How to speak, what to wear, when to make eye contact. But what if true presence comes not from learning new tricks, but from unlearning old reactions? Eastern wisdom says, the mind, once tamed, does not need protection. The goal isn't to become perfect in public. It's to stop believing the lie that you're unsafe just by being seen, because you are not the fear. You are the awareness behind it. So next time your mind starts spinning and your body locks up, pause, feel your feet, return to the root, and remind yourself, you're not broken. You're just learning to see clearly. If this helped you feel even a little bit seen, tap the like button. It tells us this message matters. Share this with someone who hides their pain in plain sight. And subscribe so you don't miss the next insight that might change everything. Your peace is closer than you think. Stay with us. Let's walk there together.